Hi, everyone. We are joined by Raresh from the platform engineering team and Stefan, our CTO, to talk through this week's updates and demo a couple cool features that we've released. Raresh, can you talk through this week's updates?
Yeah, sure. Hi, Kurt. Thanks. I guess one of the most exciting features that Stefan is also going to demo after I talk about new features is going to be the Visual Builder, which is basically our homepage self-serve platform. Here you can visually build your agents and connect it with integrations and channels, and you can see how these tools are basically all connected together, which kind of gives like a nice overview of what's actually happening behind the scenes when your agent is being built. On the other side, there's also like the chat builder that we've also released like I know 2 weeks ago or something like that. That you can go through the process of building your agent, but it's not as much a visual experience because everything happens to like you're chatting to the agent builder. It I know builds skills tools for you. It does the integrations for you. It asks what you want to build, but it's not like a visual experience. So that's a cool big one. Uh, in terms of the CLI, we've started pushing out more and more versions, and there was actually no way for someone to update to the latest version unless they had to manually check, hey, am I on the latest version or should I update? Right now, starting with the newest version, that will happen automatically. It will check and warn you if you're not on the latest version. And for those people that are using building through AI IDs or stuff like that, through Cursor or Cloud Code, Cloud will probably see that and will try to instantly update you so that you're on the latest version and you're using the best what the CLI has to offer. And it's not yet for all the previous versions, but I guess I'll have to push a patch so that you will also get the warnings in previous versions that you know to update. In terms of all other platform features that you can find on the admin dashboard would be the org level billing. The admin dashboard started as a place that you can basically, like our whole platform started as you build a single agent and you use that, but with time, we started to realize that people want to build more agents that they communicate together, and that also must reflect in the billing stuff. You want to have one single subscription on the entire org level, or you might want to have different ones at agent level. So for that, we've pushed some new features that you can quickly switch between org level and agent level billing, choose how many credits each agent has, and yeah, all the cool stuff. And then in terms of new channels, we have like an agent mail channel, which it's basically a dedicated email for your agent on the fly. You don't have to give your Gmail if you're not comfortable with that. You basically give your agent an entire email inbox that he can use and send emails, receive mail, and send and receive emails. And also on the channels, we've got like full voice channels with phone number and like landline numbers, and of course SMS as well. So you can give that a try. I think Stefan will show it on the Visual Builder because you can now quickly test how the linking and how an actual channel would look like. So you can click on WhatsApp, you can instantly get a message from the agent on WhatsApp. You can click on SMS, you'll get an SMS, or you can also click on the voice and actually get a call in like, I know, like 10 seconds. Someone will call you, the agent will call you and start talking with you. So I guess these are one of them. Actually, I got one more, which is like we have the people reporting that, for example, you are on WhatsApp and talk to the agent and you say, hey, you hit send, and then you say, how are you, or send. What can you do? Send. And these are like three separate messages, but it's actually one single message. So we added some debouncing strategies so that it's actually seen as one single request, and the agent responds to all three messages in one request, and you don't get like three messages back that feel disconnected. You get one single message that kind of feels like responding to all of them. So yeah, that would be it. And I guess I can now hand it over to you, Stefan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Raresh. A ton of updates. I think exciting to see that we're building, new features, new functionality for everyone. Also, dev specific features for the CLI. But now Stefan's going to run through the visual builder that's kind of for a more general audience, a less technical audience. And and show us what we're working with there, where you can do a whole lot more really, really quickly than you used to be able to do, and with kind of a drag and drop GUI. A really exciting update. So, Stefan, over to you.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks, everyone. So the genesis of the new Visual Builder is pretty much we've always been platform first, developer first, and you can see that by Lua CLI. We fundamentally went out to abstract complexities and make it easier for engineers to build agents very quickly using our primitives. We've taken a bit of a switch around and we've kind of looked at our platform and we've noticed that it is a bit of a scattered Lego box, which makes it sometimes a bit complicated for non-technical users to be able to orchestrate or build the ideal outcome or agent they want to build. So we started looking at the marketing side and how do we lead people into building agents and making it a little bit more exciting. So I'm going to do a little bit of a walkthrough through this. It's a work in progress. We're iterating over this to find the best kind of customer experience to build these agents. If I go, I'm a developer, it'll just take you to the CLI docs like most developers already know. If you don't have that, we incorporated this whole new visual builder. So the idea here was that we actually want users to cognitively see what they're building. It just makes it easy and tangible for you to be able to interact with your agent. So what you'll do is on the left-hand side, you've got a little interactive interface. You've got a little toolbar here if you want to kind of link tools or existing integrations yourself. But for non-technical users, you can go through the builder agent. So I can go and say, actually, I want to select, I want to build a new sales agent. The builder agent would walk you through various scenarios and help you craft the ideal outcome for your agent. So let's see what it suggests for us. So here's some ideas. So it's giving us some ideas in terms of what the agent can do. I'm just going to go continue with the existing selection, what it's opted us for. Once you do this, it'll recommend various integrations and tools. So these are integrations that the platform already has, and you can go and link whatever you need to through this. So I can go and link Active Campaign, and hopefully, so this will then show various triggers. So these triggers are things that the agent would react on. So these are things that the agent would receive. The platform on Active Campaign, when a new deal is created, the agent will receive a notification, and then you can orchestrate whatever the agent needs to do off the back of that. So you can select multiple of these tools to orchestrate whichever workflow, whichever scenario you want to automate and work through. So I'm not going to link anything right now, but it'll take you through an overall process. So we'll skip this for now. And we'll go ahead and give it a name. Alex sounds good. This should go in the background and actually create. So I'm going to ask you for a bunch of details, and this is mostly for us to actually orchestrate and build the ideal persona that actually matches your business. So I'm just going to say none for now. It'll actually in the background go and research the website and come back with an ideal persona to make it feel a little bit more lively and focused on the business itself. Okay, so what it's doing in the background here, or which it should be doing, is creating the agent for us. And it has done exactly that. So it's created the agent, and I can actually go and test it on a WhatsApp, or I can ask it to send an SMS, or do this, or do a phone call. I'm not going to enter my phone number in here to avoid being spammed, but go ahead on the site and try this out yourself. If you want to, you can also chat to it directly in the chat interface, which gives you direct access to actually test your agent. So as you are asking the agent here, I want to add linear. I want to add another integration. It'll go ahead and suggest the integration for us, see if it has it. And it says there it has it, and I can go connect this integration. So I can connect multiple integrations as I kind of go move forward. So the idea here is to get more non-technical users to interact with various ways and means of building the agent without having that authentication. Once you're happy with it, you can go claim your agent, which will take you to the admin dashboard. And the admin dashboard is where you can administer the various tasks of the agent. If you note, we have various amounts of channels, integrations. We also have custom development, and a whole lot more coming in here. So a very exciting space for us to innovate on.
Awesome. Thanks, Stefan. I'm super excited for this one. It obviously opens our tool up to a much broader audience. Something that we didn't cover in this week's updates, because I think it was the previous week, but that feeds nicely into this visual builders. Rarish did a lot of work on getting, I think, over 100 new out-of-the-box integrations live. So good chance that whatever you want to integrate with your agent is going to be available right here in the chat. And if not, it's very easy to set it up with kind of a simple API integration. So you can integrate anything you need to, but a ton of things available already directly in the platform. Raresh, I got a question. I want to kick over to you. We've had a question on our data storage policies, and specifically, if there's people are able to host their own data locally and how that works.
Yeah, so like the everyday work that we do with, of course, we take like data security policies very seriously, and we are building with that in mind. But in terms of you want to host your own data, our platform is built that you could actually deploy it yourself. Like you can do it on premise.
That's great. Yeah, I think some of the different countries have different regulations around where their data lives, and so we've had that question come up a couple times. So awesome functionality that we're able to implement through our implementation team. So if you need that, obviously just reach out and we can get you set up with our sales team. That's going to conclude our weekly office hours. Thanks everyone for joining, and thank you Stefan and Raresh for talking through all the exciting updates we have.